Nothing about this screams like, "Oh my gosh, it's stepping back into something you've outgrown." Is it an opportunity or am I walking back into something I've already outgrown? From the outside looking in, I don't see it as like, "Oh my gosh, clearly you're walking back into something that you've outgrown." I think again, you can craft it and maybe just have some conversations around, "Hey," like depending on your relationship with the CEO and COO, it could be like, "Hey, I know I come from a PMO background. I just want to make sure that I'm still going to be involved in all these other things." Or even do a presumptive close around that where, as we're building out this mini PMO team, here's how I see this integrating with the other departments, or here's how I see this integrating across departments or in our long term strategy, all these things that are just presumptively you're still doing all of the overarching chief of staff roles and responsibilities. So I think if there's a concern, figure out how much of that is a you thing versus how much of that is like, no, that's actually a good thing to talk about up front and just kind of lace it into the conversation. Or I don't know if this has been like a thing between you and the CEO or COO before, and you need to hit it on the head and make sure, hey, I want to be clear about the expectations. You can have that conversation too. Nothing about this screams like, oh my gosh, it's stepping back into something you've outgrown. Again, I'm making some guesses here, but I think this is an opportunity. I think you can craft this how you want it to be. I think having a mini PMO function rolling up to you is not a bad thing at all. I think it's a good thing to have a little oomph under the chief of staff and have a little arms and legs and tactical and practical. I can execute this strategy and it's not just you doing it, you have a mini team. So I think all of those things are positive. Hopefully, it gave you some good food for thought. Again, nothing about this is screaming like, no, like red alert, don't do it. It sounds like for you, some conversations and some thinking about what does this mean to me and what would I need to talk about with my CEO and COO going into this decision. It sounds like there's some thought that needs to be had there. And you're reaching out to some folks, myself included, about some considerations and inputs there. And then you can move forward and come to a good decision for yourself and for your team from there.